Hi, back again here. So today we got another interesting question coming from one of our learner. And he asked the question. The question is, what is the simplest step-by-step way to do SEO in 2026 with AI? Right? And he says, I'm trying to learn SEO properly and actually apply it on a website. But everything I see feels outdated or too complicated, especially with AI. Google changes and the tools like ChatGPT changing how search works. I'm not looking for theory, just want a simple, practical step-by-step process that one person can follow using AI. If you were starting from scratch today, what exact steps would you follow? Would really appreciate something clear and beginner friendly. All right. So, buddy, let me help you out in that case. So, if you look at SEO, it is certainly not very complicated if the way you think like. First thing first, the SEO has evolved. It means uh, for till these many days or these many years, we have been only doing SEO. But now, as I said, with the advent of AI, the things has moved towards the AIO and GEO parts, which we say answer engine optimization and generative engine optimization. What does it really mean? So it means that now for a certain kind of search queries, Google generates the responses. And why Google generates the responses? Because Google has understood very clearly the user's behavior of using the search engine. People go to search engine platforms to ask questions. So what was really happening earlier, if you remember, people used to ask a question on a search engine platform. Google used to give them the results in the SCRP. So we used to go and look at each and every result and go inside the page, read through the content, gain information, back again to the second page, back again. So we were able to gain information by visiting multiple pages. Now that part, and when we're doing that research, what was the main purpose of doing that job? The main purpose was to gain information. So it means when we go to Google search engine platform, whenever we put a search query, the queries are more or less they're informational based search queries. It means people are going there to ask questions and they seek information. So now Google has understood that part. So what happened? They started accumulating the answers from the different websites. And once it gets, for example, if you go and ask on Google what is SEO, so Google will go and try to look at all the websites where they have really given a very precise, simple definition of what is SEO. There's a definition, or let's say there's a very clear question, and below that is an answer. So Google has started accumulating the data for those kind of content from the websites and pulled them out and using all those references points, and it has started creating a or started crafting a nice answer which we called as a AIO, AI overview. So it means in those cases, you see, Google is able to help give us information in a very structured manner. And if you look at the sources, they're coming from different websites. And Google pull out only those websites because Google felt that those website content are more written in a very systematic manner, coming from authority website, and that is why it has picked them as a better source to get or formulate its answer. So that is the important part that you have to take care of. So how do you do that? So again, for that you have to go and start implementing the relevant schemas, FAQ schemas onto the pages, answer schemas onto the pages, and that is how you're able to optimize a certain page for AIU. Now comes the GEO part. So what happens now with the Chat GPT and other LLM models coming into this case space? So people have started shifting and not only asking questions to these models, but they got into more conversational mode of engagement. So when you ask a query to ChatGPT, it will give a response, and you from another query onto that, it will give a response. So people are able to get a complete threshold of data. And it also work in a similar models. So ChatGPT or any LLM models, they are being trained by getting the data from various millions of websites around the world, right? So for them, if you want that these LLM models, they should pull out the content from your website, then all you need is make your website LLM compatible. The LLM bots, when they come and try to visit your website, your website should be able to accept them, and you have to present the content in such a way that it becomes easy for those bots to scan your website content in a simpler way, and they should be able to extract the content and put it back onto their server for further learning. So that is how the model is. So keeping this whole thing, you have to start following your strategy for doing the SEO. Right? So, nutshell, the base is always the basic SEO. On top of that, you go and do the AIO, answer engine automation. And on top of that, you also build your website or make it compatible ready for the GEO, Generative Engine Optimization part of it. Right? And there's nothing else in that. Now, the other thing which has came into the picture is about the backlink. Right? Because Google will pull out your website as a source only when it finds your website is of good authority. So you have to focus in writing a content which is able to follow the guidelines defined by Google, which we call as a EEAT, expertise, experience, authoritative, and trustworthy content. Right? So you have to really make sure that on your website you are having a nice about us section which is able to give a clear picture to Google or these models to know who you are, what expertise you have, you carry, your domain expertise, your capabilities, are mentioned over there. Along with that, if you're able to showcase your references, if your work is being mentioned on some websites, podcast, Wikipedia, in case, right, give a mention of that. So it is able to make your authority more strong. And then whatever content you write as an author would be actually getting a lot of traction, right? So this is all about authority. So authority is very important part, followed by the backlinking. Now, in the backlinking, there has been a lot of changes. Earlier, whatever backlinks people were doing in terms of, the blog commenting, directory submission, and other methods. So most of these methods are actually getting obsolete. They do not add any great value in uplifting the authority of your website. So you have to really be very pick and choose. And the best I recommend, go to Google search. From whatever sources Google is able to pull out the references, take them as a primary source, and you start building the backlink for your business from those kind of platforms or websites. I mean, this is quite simple. So this is what I could recommend right now for you to follow in for doing the SEO in 2026. Right. So try it out. I hope this is going to help you out quite well. And do let me know how is the result for you. And yeah, keep working hard. Connect again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.